Hi, Sherry. Still very wet and slippery out here. And, it doesn't matter how much experience you have as a driver. Rain always makes conditions a lot more dangerous. So if you have to be out and about on these roads right now, bear in mind you're going to want to keep these tips in handy because safety starts before you actually start your car. So make sure your windshield wipers are working properly. They don't leave any streaks. Make sure your tires and all of your signals are also in good condition. Now, also, when you're actually driving in the rain, make sure you turn off your cruise control. Cruise control, good idea during dry weather, not so much in wet weather because you actually have a higher chance of losing traction even with new tires. If it only takes as little as 1/12 of an inch of water for that to happen, and new tires going as low as 35 miles per hour can still lose their hold on these roadways. So slow down and leave room to reduce your chances of hydroplaning. Sometimes you might find yourself in a situation where you might skid a little on the road. In that case, don't panic. If that happens, keep looking in the direction you want your car to go. Slamming on your brakes only makes things worse and harder to control. Now, once again, these are just some tips to keep in mind when you're driving. For now, I'm going to send it over to Michael Stevens, who has your traffic update. Michael? Good morning, Brian and Kirsten. This is actually the first of 3 trials connected to that standoff, and though Cliven Bundy and his 4 adult sons are at the heart of them, don't expect them to be here, at least not behind the stands. Hi, Brian and Kirsten. Well, in just a couple of hours, Lee Dominic Sykes, Ray Brown, and Lee Marie Sykes are expected to be in court, where a briefing is scheduled to be set, as well as a confirmation for that trial date, which is going to happen on August 7th. Now, the 3 men are accused of robbing and killing 24-year-old Matthew Christensen, who was closing the Lee's liquor store near Warm Springs Road and Durango Drive on April 18th. Video surveillance shows the 3 suspects on camera, and in it, you can see 2 men believed to be Ray Brown and Lee Dominic Sykes aim their guns at a customer and employees, one of which police say was pregnant. Eventually, you see Christensen on tape, and police say the trio demanded Christensen to open a safe, but when he couldn't do it, they shot him execution style. Christensen's family spoke with us over the phone from Arizona. They say Matthew did what everyone strives to do: have a job, work hard, and eventually raise a family.
My brother could have been, anybody. It could have been anybody's family member. It could have been, your father, your uncle, your brother.
All 3 men pleaded not guilty. Their attorneys did try to get some of those charges dropped, but a judge denied the motions. The Clark County District Attorney says if the men are convicted, they could get the death penalty. The trio are expected to be in court at 8:30 this morning. Brian and Kirsten, back to you.
And as far as the death penalty that you mentioned, is this what the victim's family wants?
Originally, Christensen's brother said that's what he wanted, but now, at least when it comes to Lee Marie Sykes, he's going to be satisfied if Sykes gets a life sentence. Kirsten?
All right, thank you, Nia.